Bah! It's just Flash Heart. It's just Flash Heart on his own. Forever. Forever alone, Flash Heart. We're live. I'm live. No one else is about. There's Jeremiah Hammond. There's Felix. There's Gary.
I said to Gary earlier.
Every day.
I said to Gary earlier, I was like, I'm just going to put one of them on the big screen and just see what they do.
Amazing.
You've given me responsibility. I'm going to cause mayhem. So
That was very much
Sherry's got the controls, guys. Sherry's got the controls.
It was the stream everyone wanted. That's
it's the fact of now we know. Yeah. Now we know when Dan is faced with panic, he just looks and goes, bah! Bah! Turns into a sheep.
Good evening and welcome to Tales from the Lost Emporium. Flawless level of professionalism here. We are on this. Thank you very much, Sherry, for producing.
Yeah. Great.
Yes, it is Sunday night. It is D&D night. As always, thank you to our three amazing sponsors. We have based down in Camden. Go and check them out if you're ever in the big smoke. It is Lost Souls Pizza. Woo! We've also got check out their auction before you watch us on a Sunday night. It's a bit late now. We need to shift the timings around so we go first and we can give them a shout out. But it is Monkey's Emporium. Woo! And finally, my friendly local gaming store, it's Shake Glass Games. If you can't support them, support your own friendly local gaming store because friendly local stuff is just so much better. It's Sunday night. We are D&Ding. We have the old gang, the Revengers, back, and we'll go and see who our players and characters are for the night. Again, it's all in the hands of Sherry, so prepare for the players to be a bit nervous because they never know when they're going to be on. So neither do I. I don't know who I'm going to introduce. Hey! Pete, how you doing?
I am in my fort.
This is what Jeremiah did when he was sulking the other night. He made
Jeremiah.
Good news is there's no full boxes in any other rooms anymore. That's the good news. But yeah, these boxes go on. They're also under the desk in front of me to the right, under the desk in front of me to my left. Hello, I'm Pete. I'm playing Jeremiah Habit. I'm a monk of the four elements. A little bit flamboyant, if not tempestuous and moody at times. I really hope I can climb up something high and jump off it and deploy my bat wings again this week.
Oh yeah.
I do, but I never fail.
You thudded into a roof last week. It was brilliant. Thank you very much.
I blocked it out.
Hey Johnny, how you doing?
I'm feeling more water.
Oh, nice.
That was adorable.
This is what I look like, but a bit more punk because I've been to L.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true.
That's spelled E-L-L. So I go like over here, beads in the front, black or red streak in the front, bit dirtier, bit like. Ooh. Now I'm back in the city I love, trying to basically convince my fellow players and the DM that we should have a massive inter-travel, not dimension, but inter-travel pub that we can take to festivals.
Oh yeah, that was 100% a thing that you tried to, yeah.
Of course we can do that. We'll figure that out. You're in the best place to come up with all the goods for that.
Hey!
Hey, Sally, how you doing?
I'm good. I am playing Fatora, who is the mum of the group and who tries to keep everyone alive and is in charge of the broadcasting because for some reason they thought giving me responsibility was a good idea.
Of course it was.
And I'm not going to 100% abuse that to cause mayhem. Of course not.
Nice.
Absolutely not. I do still need dice rolls, though, from Jeremiah and Felix.
I've done it.
Have you posted? Oh, I was looking in the private chat. I thought you'd posted
1117.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Ooh.
1117. So
Tournament
unless
today.
Pete can improve that.
No, 1094.
10.
Oh, your camera sounds. Your audio is better tonight, Pete.
Yeah, it's what we were all saying the other night. Is that Pete's audio has been fixed for this week?
It's the cardboard baffles he's surrounded by.
That's what it is.
I mean, he had to move. He had to move house to do it.
But yeah,
he's moved across the street and he's in a completely different area.
My house is there. My old house is there. Yeah,
the last thing Fatora,
loving it now.
The last thing Fatora got up to was she told Joel actually can stay the night. Jeremiah's sulking. The other two have gone to a brothel. It's going to be a good start to the session, guys. I can already sense.
I mean,
it's going to be an interesting start.
Last week, Fatora didn't get dropped in combat, and look, let's be honest, that's quite unusual.
It is. Fatora is normally the first one, which is great. The party has still not learned to keep the healer alive, so you know.
And they still haven't distributed enough healing potions from the bag of holding, but yeah, that'll be all
right. I definitely have a healing potion. Of that I am sure.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, I'm playing Lord Flashheart, hero, adventurer, rogue, champion. I mean, I'm trying to think of more words. Basically, I'm trying to think of more words for author, best-selling author.
That's true.
The hero you deserve. Yep.
Is that why I called it the hero you deserve? I didn't call it to hell and back, a Flashheart's album. So, chapter 2's in the works. We've got a ghostwriter working on it. I've got Mr. Lizard working on the rights and the.
That was great last week. I fucking loved
Mr. Lizard.
And the sign-offs. And I'm hoping that while me and myself and Felix are out drinking later on, I can persuade him to help me write a. I'd like. Remember when the Turtles film came out? Partners in Crime released the TURTLE Power song, or Adam's Family rap. Well, I'm thinking Total Eclipse of the Flashheart. We'll put a song together as a companion piece, so we can hit #1 in both the book chart and in the musical chart. That's where I'm at with it. And also, I need to prepare for a date.
For you.
I've got to prepare for a date with Fatora. It needs to be the best date ever. In any realm, this date needs to be spoken about in different realms for being so good.
So that's what you're going to be doing for the next few weeks.
Planning,
prepping the date. Amazing, cool. So what did we have happen last week? There was old monk from Jeremiah's order who visited and told him they were not impressed with the brand new shiny arm that Jeremiah's sporting.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get booted out. You're going to be excommunicated.
So I think it's too...
I don't know if that's canon or not.
It's 2 weeks until he comes back. Yeah, we'll figure that out. And then, what else did we have?
A Revenant.
Oh, yes.
He's come from the monastery, and I'm just back from hell, so he's not going to get me on the most, the most sort of like holiest of days, is he? I'm obviously going to be able to sassy. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yep. And yeah, you're all feeling a sense of impending doom. Some of you a lot more than the others. And you called in some pretty high-powered help, including Jarlaxle, and they were able to tell you that you are currently being stalked by a Revenant, which is the undead spirit of the poor little halfling baker that you had to murder in hell. Someone else did put you up to it, but then there's also the spirit of his daughter that somebody else murdered quite willingly.
Wait, I was like, who's that? Wait.
Yeah.
It was a halfling child. I know exactly who it is.
You brought a lot of suffering to that poor halfling family that you saved and then put through the ringer quite consistently.
I feel like in the big scheme of things happening in hell, this is very minor.
Hardly
but not to that soul. Not to the soul of the father of that family. It was quite traumatic.
Well, he should She's, I don't know. We'll chat. We'll chat to him when he catches up with us, and we'll make it. We'll make it right. I'll offer him a sausage roll or something. He's a baker. He gets it. It's fine.
Now, I believe you were all going to retire for the evening after you'd closed the pub to find out all this.
Yes.
And so, if anybody wants to do anything else, you can now while it's night time. Otherwise, we'll just skip straight to the new day. It's entirely up to you guys.
I'd like to share my smashing picture.
Oh, go on.
I did see it appear in the top right, which was awesome.
There he is.
Well,
Yay.
to be honest with you, all that happens that night is that anybody needs to know is that me and Fasha come back next morning, covered in glitter, covered in goose fat, with boiled sweets.
And,
Just a random bag of boiled sweets.
and somehow I'm wearing my codpiece on back to front, which is almost impossible.
Brilliant. So, yeah, I guess you guys are there. What are you pulling an all-nighter and you just swan in the morning?
Yeah, they let you lie in if you pay enough money in it.
And I'm a minor F-list celebrity, so we get special treatment.
That's true. Did Jeremiah spend the night in the pub or not? With Joel Axel, knowing Joel Axel was also spending the night in the pub.
He's dropped off.
Hmm.
Spent the night on the roof staring at the moon.
He's being
Go
proper
downstairs,
goth.
go downstairs for breakfast time, and I see Flashheart and Felix walk in, and I said, "Oh, I went to Glittery Goose. Very nice."
Nice.
I make sure I give Jeremiah a good several hand scrapings of glitter if he wants it, so he can do what he wants with the glitter. Yeah, there we go.
Lovely.
Brilliant. Cool. And then I presume Fatora's coming down.
Yeah, Fatora's coming down with Joel Axel probably.
Ooh.
Totally.
Has he got a magnificent body?
Yes, it is awesome. He is the most beautiful drow that there is walking
You know what
the
I've
planet
got?
currently.
I have got Ravishing Rick Good, but grey.
I was about to say, he walks down and
Years and grey. Just
So
So
like
is he?
standing
you
at
just-
the bottom of the stairs, shaking everything he's got.
before he comes down, Johnny, you hear someone go, "Cut the music," and he just
Yeah,
Like, is he currently in drow form? Because obviously, knowing Joel Axel, he doesn't leave anywhere if he's like, unless he's in his human disguise thing.
Oh no, he's comfortable as a drow for you guys.
There we
yeah,
go.
and he's safe, man.
Somehow he's oiled as well. Why did that happen? And Fatora's hands are somewhat slippy.
Yep.
Like, see, because what we could do is, if we had, this is the conversation I'm having as they're coming down. Imagine now, right? At night time, we could just move it outside the city so nobody burglars. Because they wouldn't know which bit outside the city, like, we just move around. And then come back in the day, open for business, never get burgled. Because that's a big problem in this city. Oh, here they come. Look at these pair.
I'm curious to see what else has been said to this conversation before I talk.
we can cook up some. We can get the help in the pub to cook up some breakfast. So I just reach into my slacks and pull out a big old handful of goose fat onto the
Amazing.
onto the grill.
Penguins are
Yeah.
screaming up. You know,
Yeah. But we will be eating glittery bacon because it's all mixed together. It's goose fat and glitter.
Well, we have invisible
It'll be-
bacon, so is it no longer
Yeah.
invisible because the glitter reveals it?
It's just
Yeah,
glitter. It looks like the shittest Twilight breakfast ever made.
There we go.
I mean, you've got to go
Right.
some.
Twilight breakfast.
Twilight's your reference point. Cool. So the Kenku bring you out some plates of breakfast. There is glittery invisible bacon. There's glittery eggs. There's fried potatoes with mild bits of glitter on there. There's some blood sausage, which has got to be on there. And they bring out the plates and they put them all on. You're all at one big table, yeah?
Mm.
So they put them all around there, and you go to tuck in, but then suddenly the plate in front of Flash Art, which is particularly glittery, suddenly an arrow hits it, and this goo seeps down the table and into your lap, and you hear Huey go, "Fucking mimics."
Fucking
And then they bring out a
mimics.
replacement plate because we've got to have mimics every episode.
Yep.
What I don't understand, I'm irritated and by the mimic, but I'm more irritated by the fact that in our own pub, somehow around this one big table, Giles Axel has managed to get the head seat, the best seat, with the big chair at the head of the table. How did that happen? Ridiculous.
Well, considering you were all
Because
sitting there before we came down as well, that's not even his doing.
Well, I was sitting in there, but he shifted me over until I was. I'm now like sharing a space with Jeremiah.
So you enjoy your breakfast together. Giles Axel hangs around for a bit. The kids come in to go and do their use the room that you set upstairs for their learning. So you have some of the urchins come in. So led by Berry, who was the ringleader of that little band of rascals. You see, there's a couple of newer ones with them, but doesn't normally bother you. You know, it's free to use and free for the kids to educate themselves. And Berry, he runs up to Felix and he's like, "Mr. Felix, sir, have you got the book with the scary dragons in? Have you got? Can I have a look? I've been telling them all about it." You're muted, Felix.
Because I'm eating cereal and I didn't want everybody having to listen to me eating cereal. So I'm gonna normally I would hug, but it's a little person, it's cool. So I took him down, I kind of shake his hand and say, "Cool, you can have the book, but first of all, what is 4 + 2?
Is that?
Come on, you said you keep the studies up. I will continue to show you all the crazy stuff we do and tell you adventures, but you have to be clever."
He goes, it's less than 7, and it's more than 5.
Close enough. There you go. I give him the book. Give him the book.
He's like, "Look." Yep.
And then behind my back, count on my fingers to 6, just to be sure.
It's lucky like necromancy is not going to be a precise science when Felix gets around to that.
Oh no. I don't know whether I meant to drink the potion or use it as a lotion, so that's going to be.
Either way, it'll have some effect, right? Cool. And he runs off with the book and he shows some of the kids the pictures, and you hear like, oh, ah. And then
I also whisper into his ear. I put a gold coin in his pocket. No, I put 10 silver pieces in his pocket. And I say, please, can you, any information you have or we need about, what's the name of the family's down there, LNA, the family who had that.
Oh, the castle hunters.
Yeah. Do we need to know any more about that situation or?
Nah, I think we're good. I don't think, because I know that they pissed off Asmodeus.
Okay. Anything on the streets, any gossip, fill me in, go away. Next time you see me, fill me in.
Go away.
Yes, sir, Mr. Felix will do. And he gives you like a salute.
Yeah.
And then he runs off and all the kids go upstairs. A what?
Arnold Rimmer.
Yes, it was a double rimmer. It was a formal occasion. It was a double rimmer. And the kids run off upstairs.
We make them all young things who use our library. They have to acknowledge us like that from now on, please. That's the law.
Yeah.
Brilliant. There'll be rimmers flying off all over the room. Some of the kids get it wrong and slap themselves a bit too hard. But it's funny, right? Yeah, they go off up to the room and they start to do whatever they do up there, educate themselves with the free books that you've provided. A short while, about a half hour goes by. Does anyone want to do anything in particular now, or are you happy?
Very quickly, what's the name of that kid again?
Berry, Berry.
Berry Kid Inform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Cool. So, yeah, like I say, a short time passes, and then two other people come into the pub and give me history rolls to see if you remember them.
God. Do I get advantage because I'm the note taker?
No.
Oh, goddamn. I'm actually good at history, apparently.
Yeah, you
Strong
might do
six.
it with the one. Strong 6.
I'm not gonna
20,
know.
22.
I mean, they don't look like flash art, so why would you pay attention to them?
If they're not someone that I've either bedded or murdered, why would I care?
22.
22. Okay, so you recognise a. Oh, hang on, let me just see. Yeah, a minotaur and a bugbear. And the minotaur you remember is called Mo, and the bugbear you remember is called Meanie. And they're from a tavern called the Shady Candle Tavern, where you guys hid out and sorted some stuff out.
Wasn't that when I had my first date with John Axel?
Yep. The Shady Candle, run by Vim Fandango. And yeah, you recognize them as these were the two of the adopted children of the Fandangos. But they're the two like biggest. Oh no, there is a Goliath actually. So these are two of the meanest ones, and they like come running in and they're looking around, and like the Minotaur and the Bugbear are sniffing as if they're tracking something, and then they see you and they're like, Mo comes over to you and goes, "I know you lot, don't I? Yeah, I've seen you before.
Can we help you?
Yeah, we're after a thief. He's come here. Definitely come here, the little scallywag. Where is he? Are you hiding a thief?"
Who? Like, who's the thief? Like, you can't just say a thief and expect us to know who that is, because most thieves are quite sneaky, so they tend to not
And
like
to be honest
seen.
with you, everybody sat on his tables a thief. So I'm joining
Oh,
that.
well, while they're talking, can I try and pickpocket one of them?
Yes, of course.
Oh god.
Advantage.
What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, and I've also
Yeah.
got I've got quick hands, haven't I? Well, we'll see what I get.
Oh, quick hands just means you can do something in initiative.
15.
15. Yeah, let me just see. Unless he quits. Yeah, so you get hold of a coin pouch with 33 silver in it.
I give it straight back and say, if it's a thief you're looking for, I'm the best on the market.
No, flash out. I don't think that's what they mean.
They said they were looking for a thief.
Yes, as in they're
They
looking.
found their man.
No. As in they're looking for somebody who stole from them, not within the last 2 seconds.
Oh.
Like from last night, I'm assuming somebody stole from them.
It's like, yeah, our tavern's been done over. We have patrons missing stuff. And the scent leads here.
Pub the moves. Just say it.
Do you know what this thief looks like?
No, but we got their scent, and with that, like the Minotaur shoves his snout right in Flash Art, and like, and he goes, "You may be the best thief, but you ain't the one we're after this time."
I take that as a compliment. I smell fantastic, if not a little bit glittery.
You smell of goose.
I walk up to the Minotaur. I look at him. I do this.
Yeah, he bends down.
I bend down. And then have a little sniff of me.
Yeah, goose as well.
Right. And I'm just gonna touch his face and go, "When I need you." And Give him a little bit of inspiration, like a bardic inspiration.
Oh, very nice. And he like shakes a bit. He's, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, they were like little humans. There was 2 of them. Right, where are they? And the bugbear's sniffing around, and he's sniffing the floor like a bloodhound. This bugbear is.
Mm.
And,
Felix.
he's heading over towards the stairs.
Felix.
I don't know nothing. Were they kenkus? Did they look like birds?
Nah, little humans they were. About your size, yeah.
Oh, don't tell me my family's in town.
That would be funny as hell. Oh, we could 100% host if your family comes to town.
Is your sister in town, Felix?
No,
Clear the diaries.
but there's another 8 of them. Don't worry.
We've met them.
Has Flashheart come to the village?
No.
No, I don't think Flashheart did.
There's
I've met
no
your si- I've only met your sister, and I'm covering myself in more goose fat.
Yeah, baby. She's done their job. So the problem is, if they arrive, I'm just saying, we'll have to nail everything down. Everything. Even the minute.
More
They
things.
will take, and it's not malicious, it's just what they do. Like, if it's shiny, they pick it up. If it's not shiny, they pick it up just in case.
Is it little people as in halflings, or is it little people as in children?
I don't know. All the little ones look pretty much alike to me. I'm looking down on them from a great height, you see, and my eyes are placed quite far apart.
Because if they keep going upstairs already,
Yeah, he's heading there, isn't he? Yeah, Meanie's heading that way. We have a look upstairs then.
Okay.
You harbouring someone?
we're not harboring anyone. Victoria's like, you go upstairs. That's fine. You'll see there's nobody here because they've gone by now, haven't they? The ones they're looking
Who's gone?
for.
Nah, they're upstairs in a lesson, isn't they?
Are they upstairs in a lesson?
Yeah, man, have a look at my book. Anybody fucks up my book, I am going to lose my shit. I'm telling you. Anybody fucks up my book, right? I say it publicly. If we are talking, I've just caught up with this scenario. If you were telling me the kids upstairs that are street urchins like you were, you big Goliath, if you were telling me that, and you were going to go up there and be all rah, 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 right? Anything happens to my book, right? You'll be looking for new teeth.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, you wait shit. What did they take? What did they take? Like, what supposedly did the thief take?
They cleaned out our customers. They've been helping themselves to coin purses.
The
Yeah.
customers, have they affected the establishment beyond the customers have been robbed?
Yeah, because they couldn't pay for their drinks, and it's affecting business. This has been going on for the best part of a week now.
How much do you think they've taken?
I don't know. Is hang on, let me just see. Oh, what did I put it in there? They're taking about a dozen coin purses.
Do we know numbers?
Do we know how much?
Well, we're relying on the honesty of people that have had their coin purses. We're not interested in necessarily the amount that's gone. We need to stop them from coming to our tavern and stealing
Right.
stuff.
We can make that happen. We can do 2 things here, right? We can repay you with money. Fine, right? We'll give our money back in your till. In fact, let's not give it back to customers. Let's just put it straight in your till. Done.
Okay.
Good idea, isn't it? Secondly, who is your biggest competition in town?
Us.
Yeah, you are the screeching pumpkin.
Okay, so who's mutually do you and me not like, or us as a group not like?
Oh, good question.
Bound to be a third pub.
Yeah, the third pub will be
The
the
yawning
slippery
portal.
eel.
The slippery eel.
Slippery eel in the dock
Right,
ward.
those eely bastards as of 6 o'clock tonight, are going to have an invasion of small children robbing the fun.
Right. Okay. So you've been sending the kids out to steal stuff, is what I'm taking from that. Then, if you're sending them,
Oh,
what you should be taking from it is these are starving street urchins, and you were the same until you were rescued by those lovely people, the shenanigans, the flandangos, right?
Flandangos.
If it wasn't for the flandangos, right, you would be piss poor in the streets or in the fighting pits. Because let's look at you, let's be honest about you. You boys are fighters. So I suggest
Let us have a word with them. We can tell them off, and then if we'll tell them to not go to your establishment anymore. No, we didn't send them.
I could do a book signing at your pub to generate some income to replace what's been taken. And like Fatora said, we'll speak to them, and they won't come back to your pub. But we didn't send them in the first place. Just so
we didn't send them in the first place, but we'll make sure they don't go back.
This sounds amenable. I tell you what, if the thieving doesn't stop in the next week, then we will come down here with righteous fury and wreck your joint. That'll be Eni.
You can try.
Mimey, and Mo will come down here and we'll smash this place up.
So if you start smashing this place up, we will end up having a turf war. That's fine.
They've just said we've got a week to keep stealing. It's fine.
No, it's got to stop within a week.
If you're going to throw threats around, then look them straight in the eyes and I say, I'll make a deal with you. If the stealing does stop in the next week, anyhow, once a week, you will feed all of these kids for the next 6 months.
I'll have to speak to mum and dad for that.
Well, come back when you've spoken to grown-ups. Come back. Maybe tell the grown-ups we would love to have a little meeting with them because, they are obviously saving the children off the streets. They've done it to you. They've saved your lives, Dad.
Well, Felix is doing this. Fatora's going upstairs. Fatora's already going to go into mum mode.
Sorry, Jeremiah's already gone out to the front of the building and is upstairs with them already, preparing to jump out the window to save them.
Which is very cute. Fatora's going into mum mode, however, so Fatora's heading upstairs.
I'm hoping Jeremiah and Lord Flashheart can put the shits up these kids so much that they never rob a thing ever again. Show the stuff in the bag. I think we need to teach them a lesson, not in it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about flicking goo at them. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
Right?
Jesus Christ. So Fatora's walking upstairs to speak to the kids.
Okay, so the Minotaur and the Bugbear go off to speak to their mum and dad to see about providing food for urchins. And yeah, so I guess there's a few of you upstairs. The kids are in the room, all gathered round Felix's book, and there's still lots of gasps coming as they turn each page.
I'm gonna follow up with the guys, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stand in the background holding a sack. Say nothing.
Fatora's just gonna walk up, watch them, seeing them all there, and it's just gonna wait a few minutes to see if any of them acknowledge her.
No, they're all far too engrossed in. They've all failed their perception checks.
That's fair.
This book's so good.
And then she's gonna do basically, you'll put your fingers in your mouth and you whistle really fucking loudly.
And Felix.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20, please.
Okay, baby. I'm rolling d20.
Fucking wake up, Screech.
Hey.
Okay. That is a 14. I repeat, a 14.
Okay. So your book they were holding, they don't tear a page out of it, but they do jump up with surprise, and it closes and folds over a bit of a page and then tumbles to the floor.
Do I see this?
They didn't. Well, you're not, unless you've gone up.
No, I'm still downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. So, because they were so shocked Brilliant. Cool. So yeah, they're all looking at you, Fatal, like, hi.
Hi. Right, put the book down. Make sure that it's not damaged before Felix kicks off.
I mean, it's already down. It's on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And they bend over the half page.
200 years old that book is. That's retro, that is.
So I'm gonna
No
ask
longer mint.
once, and I want you to know that you can be honest with me, but if you lie to me, I won't be mad. I'll just be disappointed.
Okay.
Have you been,
It's Berry doing all the talking.
have you been stealing from the shady candle?
No. And Berry looks round and he goes, Mary. Mary's like, he's Arj. Breck. Tam. Allbeck. Tom. I was like, no, we've not been stealing. We don't steal, not anymore. Unless
Really?
Felix asked us to.
Because we've just had 2 people from the pub come here, sniffing out, saying that they've seen or been able to tell you've been stealing.
No, not us. We're good.
Insight,
Honest.
motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah, go on then. Insight.
Yeah, when I get onto my thing. I swear to God. 23.
23. You get the sense that he absolutely believes what he's saying.
Okay.
He's being straight.
So you haven't taken money from people that is not like that without any permission.
And
No,
if you've just joined us, you've just joined us for the Youth Worker Special D&D.
Like,
This is Dungeons and Dragons social work.
You haven't been taking money without permission.
No. We, only when Felix asks us to.
Did Felix ask you to last night?
And he looks up and goes, No, he hasn't asked us recently. No.
God.
He's asked us to find out stuff on the street, but no, he's not asked us to steal anything recently.
Okay. You need to be careful.
I mean, ever. No, he's not asked us to do that. Ever.
Sure. You need to be careful because right now there are people stealing from this other pub and they think it's you.
Oh, we're probably just easy targets. That's what it is.
Well, they said they could pick up your scent, and I don't know how good scent tracking is, but
I mean, we're all a bit stinky. It's because you don't let us use the bath.
what do you mean that we don't let you? Who won't let you use the bath?
Jeremiah.
Okay. You
Then
can
for a
use.
while, they need their own quarters.
No. I swear to the gods. Right.
But then I want an ensuite.
He wants an ensuite.
You want an ensuite?
No,
You've
level
got
isn't
the
really like
ensuite. There is literally a room with an ensuite.
No, I've turned that into a walk-in wardrobe. Well, they needed their own space, and you've got the best ventilation.
Jeremiah, I swear to God, let the children use the bath. If you don't, I'll have Joel Axel stay over another night.
No, that's fine.
You can use you can use the bath. It's fine. Ignore Jeremiah.
Kids can have as much as they want, and then relax for 6 months.
So
Okay, yeah, we'll use the bath then. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Jesus Christ. Right. I need you guys to do me a favor for the next few days. As much as I know you're running around and helping Felix, when it gets to like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I need you to come here and just stay the night here for us for a few nights, okay? Because I don't want you getting caught up or getting in trouble with anyone.
All right, yeah, we can do that.
What, Pete?
Where are they going to stay?
We've got spare fucking beds in this place.
Right.
Also, I've got a fucking sack.
No.
And you see the two newer ones of the group, and they go, "Is that Flash art? He looks smaller than he appears in the books."
I very, very casually stand on my tiptoes.
So I tell you what, you guys finish up here. I'll take the blame for the book being damaged. Don't worry about that. Felix isn't gonna get mad because I'd like to see him try with me. And then just make sure you're back here by like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then you stay here for the night, okay? If need be, we can get you helping out downstairs, or you can just stay up here and read some more books and carry on studying. But we want to make sure that we keep you safe.
Okay, thank you.
As they've gone off the Minotaur and all that.
Yeah. Minotaur and Bugbear have left.
So they've gone up. I've kind of finished the shot with the Minotaur. They've walked out the door, massive grin on my face. As soon as they've exited, and I know they're already the other three are upstairs or whatever, I slam my glass down, storm up the stairs, and as I'm walking up the stairs, as Victoria's finishing what she just said, I'm saying, right, come on, kill those little fucking shits. You're going to kill them, you're going to cut them up into fucking pieces. We got to them over.
Felix.
The kids look terrified.
Felix.
Some of them are crying a bit.
I'm both daggers out. Like, let's do it.
Okay, enough. No. They said they didn't do it.
How scared do the kids look?
Petrified.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They said they didn't do it.
That reminds me, Gary. I was about to say we should make them lick the frog, but I realised that's an entirely different D&D adventure.
They said they didn't do it, Felix, and I believe them.
Right. I say, right, upstairs, all of you, upstairs. We go upstairs, we go into our room with our whoopee cushion on, which is a zone of truth cast on it. Let's find out the shit that's going down now, Ed.
Okay. Oh, just as a heads up, Felix, I accidentally damaged your book.
What?
Yeah, my bad. One of the pages got folded.
What do you mean one of the pages got folded?
I mean that the kids were putting it down and it went to fall, so I went to grab the book and I accidentally folded one of the pages.
You folded a second page after the first page that the kids folded.
No, I folded one page. There's only one page that's folded. I did it.
I keep a spell slot free to catch feather fall on this bugger.
Well, can't you get mending? Because I'm pretty sure mending can fix it.
But it's not. It's only original once. Goes very good using magic, innit?
Felix, I've told you countless times you need to stop with this collecting toy nonsense and like book nonsense. Like, you need to stop. This is getting out of hand. You're going to spend so much money getting out of hand.
We was in hell and we needed to know about a black unicorn. My ladybug book sorted it out.
Felix, Fatora is right. This obsession with vintage, original, and collected is very, very childish.
It's so childish.
I'm pretty sure some people in the group have had those exact conversations before. Oh, God.
I'm waiting for Johnny. I'm
stood holding my book, thinking there must be some kind of protective equipment that I can put this in, so it's always protected.
Why don't you cast acrylic case?
Yes.
I think that's going to be my next question. What spell?
I believe there's like a crystal, a really high-end magic users can encase stuff in crystal.
You can ask Jarl Axel because he gave Fatora the crystal rose. Fatora literally has seen this magic because of the crystal white rose that's currently in her room. Which is like the first gift Jarl Axel ever gave her.
What did Peter say? I missed that.
A copy of it. And then we'll have the original, which you can put behind closed doors, no one will ever touch. That's yours. And because let's be really honest here, Pete. Like, you've got your rarest, most collectible book, and you're coming to actually select 3 urchins, use it with unwashed hands, unsupervised. This is your strategy. So, perhaps let's review the strategy and not stop chastising the children who haven't got anywhere to wash their hands, which is not my fault.
I
wouldn't let them near my clothes.
I am formulating a plan. I look at Feitora and I say, I forgive you. And then I walk up the stairs, followed hopefully by these little shits.
No, they're following.
Which one nicked the book?
Which one what?
Which one nicked the book? And this is medieval times, you see. So we
what book? They nicked coin purses.
Well, whatever they nicked, right? Medieval. Is this medieval? I presume it is.
One by one, we'll get the kids on the chair.
I'm saying this out loud. We'll have to cut one of their hands off because we'll need one to wipe their bum with.
You're not cutting off hands, Felix. Right, one by one.
Flashheart's still got his daggers out, I presume.
And we'll get the kids to sit on the chair. Sure.
They follow you. I mean, can they all fit into a small room at the top? How you can do it? Are you going to have them snaking down the stairs with someone making sure they get in?
So we're going to have one person.
Or are you just taking them all in? And...
One person in the room, one person asking the question, and like the other ones to keep them in line.
Like as if they're waiting for a BCG jab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so Barry is the first one in. He comes in, he sits on the cushion. I presume you direct him to sit on the cushion. He looks around somewhat nervously. So who's there asking the questions?
I will. I'm not fucking letting you three anywhere near these kids right now. No.
I'm being the threatening muscle, saying nothing, but I have popped into my room quickly to put my 6-inch heels on, so I'm much taller than I was in like 10 minutes.
Yep. Where's Felix and where's Jeremiah?
Jeremiah's in the same room, but he's got his, you have those artists in the courtrooms. Jeremiah's with his pad and his quill, and he's going to document the whole thing so that we can turn it into the peacekeepers of the realm. It's a legal binding document.
If we do that, then I definitely magic in me, Feitora, Flashheart, all of us with the white wigs I've seen that I wear in the courts.
Brilliant.
That's great.
Cool.
And we got
a little bit more Lady Savage, so please.
I give Flashheart the little gavel. This is my travel gavel. I haven't got a proper gavel than this travel one.
Makes me look much bigger, so I'm fine with the tiny little one. Makes me look normal. We'll get one of the Kenkus to make sure they don't leg it from outside. Just when they're waiting outside to come in.
Oh, okay. So presumably you go downstairs to get one of the Kenkus up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, so, we've got the Rambo one. What's the Rambo one? The ninja one?
Huey.
And like Huey, any of them move off his step, pop a cap in their ass.
Okay. Yep. He looks a bit quizzical, and then he runs off to. You hear him going in a couple of the bedrooms, and then he comes back with armfuls of caps, and it looks like he's been in Jeremiah's room and Flashheart's room. He's got various different bits of headwear, and he's gone CC Baroni, and he's holding the cap ready.
I don't mean that.
I say, Phoenix, leave it. I turn to the kids and I say, this is much worse than getting shot. Trust me. Stay there.
Cool. Felix and Flashheart, make me perception checks, please.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, not so good.
Okay. You'll both see there's a couple of the kids at the back of the line looking like they want to make a run for it. While you're, they're looking much less keen on going up the stairs.
Could they
looking around as if they want to bolt?
Could you do me a favour? Would it be all right if? Oh, what is this? It's a wisdom in it. Can they roll a wisdom check, please?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they
You want
fail,
them to, the kids?
I'm going to turn them into mice like a witches and just put them in the pocket. I'm going to give them the
These
flashlight.
poor fucking kids.
All these kids are traumatized now. The two at the back have been turned into mice.
We used to do this all the time. I used to do this to when my big brother he used to steal alcohol, right, and nick my father's cart and go off uptown, right. Where I say town, it was through mud road. But Dad would say to me all the time, "Oh, turn him," and I would turn him into a pig.
Jesus Christ!
Should we pop the mice in the sack and we can bring it in with us? So we've got the mice in the sack in the.
No.
Yeah, man, put them in the sack. It's fine.
They're in the sack, so they're safe. I have genuinely kept them safe because otherwise they'll scurry off. We've got the mice in the sack. The sack's coming with us into the room. Done.
And I know the last two. In fact, by the way, I got four on. Even though that was just the last two that were going to run, I do the last three just because.
Yeah, the other one.
So we got three mice. We got three mice in a sack. Two of them looked like they were going to run, and one of them it was just showing the rest of them we mean business.
Yeah.
So you got four kids on the stairs. You've got three mice in a sack, and the first one, Berry.
A minute now. These kids live on the streets in arguably like Taliban country. Like, let's go. It is immense, isn't it? Like, come on now. Like, they don't get looked after. We are looking after them. We are. And you got to scare them, haven't you, to stop them from nicking. Because straight into having faith going, oh, please don't steal. And they're like, okay. Our starving, hungry stomachs is going to let us carry on.
We've literally been feeding them this whole time.
It's obviously not enough because he's moonlighting.
How has this turned into City of God? These are your mates, Felix. This is your deal.
You recruited them.
I didn't set none of this up. I was like, I'm a little bit on the side. I don't know where the library came from. I don't know.
You started it.
I did start the library. And
yes,
now,
you did.
I got them in and I said to them, look, come over here now. Come and see me. And I look after you like a big gold and you can tell me things. Before I know it, Jeremiah's telling them I'm a bloody bath.
Right, let's get this question.
Just so out of character, Pete, your sound went then, so you kind of went.
That was even bad.
Right, at this point, I'm asking the questions. We're getting through this. I've added it to the let's get through these questions.
To be honest, I thought we'd be a bit further on, but it's fine. Berry comes in looking absolutely terrified now, and Berry's the one that genuinely likes you and is like the leader of this little group of urchins, and he's like,
I don't know. I'm gonna have a word with these fuckers once I'm done too. Fatal is swearing in front of the kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna have a word with these fuckers as well when we're done. Just sit down. They won't hurt you. If they try to hurt you, I'll hurt them. Like, just sit down, answer the questions, be gone. It's not gonna. You'll be fine.
What are they going to turn me into anything? Because I don't know if that hurts or not.
Oh, noodle! We're gonna turn you a bloody pot noodle. We found out you nicked everything.
Felix, go downstairs and have a drink. Have a cup of tea. Jal Axel can make you like a cinnamon fucking coffee if need be. Like, go downstairs.
I'm going down. I'm going to look at my book.
Okay. Right.
Jeremiah, see you later, Flash.
Berry sits on the cushion of the zone of truth and says, it just looks like confused.
Do you know who
petrified.
stole from the slippery eel?
No? What's been stolen? Who's stolen what?
Somebody, and we think it's one of the kids, has stolen money and coin purses from the slippery eel. Was it you, or do you know who did it?
No, I know nothing.
Okay. That's all it is. That's all we need to
Okay.
know. Next one
Right,
in.
that-
And
very-
it's the same kind of questions, like, for all of them.
Yeah.
Rather than go through all of them, like,
How do you know? I would like to think, if I'm honest with you, right, that we've made this so that on the top of the chair is a red and a green light. When they asked the question, they replied, goes, "Arr, arr."
a lie detector.
You might not want the person to know that you know, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I want them to know because when they lie, they get electric shock up their bumhole.
I think
I think gas.
Just to clarify, we put these kids with bow and arrow pointed at their head and we're electrocuting them.
I don't know. There's a war crime happening right now.
It's
Uh,
not the war. They live on the streets. I watched Oliver.
Right. Next one.
Yeah.
Well, I asked the same question.
Mary comes in, doesn't know anything. No, don't know. No, nothing to do with me. Arj comes in, exactly the same. No, don't know anything, miss. No, nothing. Breck comes in, asking questions again.
So, did you steal anything from the slippery eel?
No,
Do you know who stole from the slippery eel, or know any information?
no.
how about now? As I wave a tiny gavel in his face.
No, nothing. We've just been coming here and getting food and using the books. I've been learning about important stuff. I've been learning about architecture. It's very interesting.
Okay, we need to get the mice out from being mice now, because now we need to talk to them, and we can't talk to them if they're mice.
Hit them with a gavel.
Hit him with the gavel.
So kill the mice. Flashheart's been there when he was a cat.
Okay.
I mean, that was different. That was very different.
I gently, not in a minute. I let the mice out onto the table from the sack. How do we turn them back into kids?
Well, you either wait an hour, or you've got to have them take enough damage that the
Oh,
mice
you have
won't
got to
drop.
kill them.
Oh, Felix can't choose to end it, can he? Unless it's on himself.
So, so you got to hurt them.
You got to
Genuinely.
take all of my hit points off them. Yeah,
How much hit points does a mice have? One?
you won. Yeah.
Okay, so I just take the gavel and I just go pop on the head.
Okay, so on the first one, that's fine, and then suddenly there's Tan, one of the kids there, but the other two mice scatter. So you're going to have to make hit rolls with your gavel in order to do
That's wacky.
Christ.
What is that fucking wacky gear?
Whack-a-mole.
that.
Splat the rat in it.
Yeah, definitely. Because you put them all down.
The rest
and then
of
you-
Jericho.
Okay, so yeah, Tan, the first kid, is now on the table going. Ah!
Okay. So can I try and conk the other one that's run off?
Yep. Go on then. Try and kill another one.
What's that? D20.
Yeah.
Are you rolling to hit?
Oh, 2. 2.
You missed. So I don't want to alarm you, but they're escaping.
Jeremiah, do you want to help here? Do you want to try and swap one of them?
Drawing.
She's drawing it.
Throw your quill at it like an arrow. Like,
What's much fun?
okay. I'll take another swipe at the other one then, I guess, if I've missed that one.
Okay. Yeah. You can take another one. There'll be a disadvantage after this round, though.
7. This is terrible.
You do. Yeah.
Are you adding your proficiency bonuses to this?
Yeah. You'll get to add your dex actually.
Oh, will I? Okay. So the first one then was 9, and then this is 14.
Okay, the
think-
14
no,
will
sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. The first one was 5, and this is
Okay.
10. 10.
Oh, yeah, that's
Do you
not
add
enough. Then.
do you add proficiency as well?
No, he's not proficient with a gavel.
A
No.
tiny gavel. A tiny
Tiny
gavel.
gavel.
You should have just done it with your knife. You should have just done your dagger and thrown your daggers at them.
Where's the sweet poetry in that?
So two mice
You
are
know
escaping.
You know what, Gary?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my knife at one of them, the one that's got goo on it.
Brilliant.
The
Yeah.
thing is, you got enough damage to kill a mouse and kill a kid.
No, 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
That's fucking
Shit.
that's the one.
You are a robot, Johnny.
You're going to turn it into some sort of bebop and rocksteady kind of like mutant, no?
I'm hoping. So 6 damage.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough damage. Give me a D100 roll. So because the knife is still in the kid as they come out of mouse form, so the goo affects the kid.
52.
52.
5-2.
So poor
The kid
Albeck.
turns into a mouse.
Poor Albeck is on there with a knife sticking in his shoulder, and his arms and fingers all become tentacles, and he's thrashing around on the table, screaming his head off.
Can I grab my knife back?
Yeah.
I'll grab my knife back, resheath it, and say, "There you go, guys. This one ain't stealing nothing no more. No fingers."
Can Fatora grab the other mice?
You can make a dex check to see if you can grab it quickly.
God. What's my dex? I have a straight D20. Nope, I fucking miss.
Okay. That mouse is gone to the winds.
For an hour now
He's out of there.
For an hour we have lost
man.
one of the things.
Oh my god. All right, Jeremiah will jump and try and stomp on one of them.
There's only one mouse left, and that was it. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone, that's it. There are no more mice. So what we've done with these 3 children that may have not been stealing is held them at gunpoint, denied them the basic human rights.
You've held them at gunpoint. Victoria's tried her best to keep you thinking, and you guys just went
No,
crazy.
I documented it. I was just following orders. And then we've sent them into mice, named one of them, and the other is part tentacle.
Yes.
Right, well,
and
Fatora-
the mouse is gone. Yeah.
Fatora just
Sure,
asks the
eventually,
other
yeah.
2 that are still there, like she asked them the same questions.
Okay, so Tan, who was the first one that changed back from a mouse and looks thoroughly traumatized, I guess you guide them gently to the pillow, to the cushion,
Yeah.
and sit them on there and like, because they saw themselves get squished by a small wooden hammer.
Pussies.
Kids these days.
So you ask your question.
Did you steal from the slippery eel or take coin purses from the slippery eel?
No. Well, what? Why have you turned me into a mouse and then squashed me? Oh, I thought this was a safe place.
Do you
I'm
know
not coming
who
back.
did? Do you know who did take from the slippery eel?
I don't know. I've never been to the slippery eel.
Cool.
That-
I'm
that-
gonna trust me. I'm gonna yell at Felix. Like Felix is gonna be in so much fucking trouble once we're done here.
Yeah, Felix.
Oh, you guys!
Hang on a minute. I'm not the one who lost the fucking mouse. Don't even
You're the one who
start me.
fucking turned them into mouse, and then
I'm
you.
gonna be furious when I found out you lost the fucking mouse. A mouse? Call you've been to hell and back, and you can't even keep.
Well, give it an hour, and they'll fucking pop back to a child. It's fine. Still
Yeah.
having words.
13
Asking the
months
other
away.
one.
Ask
Go into the other
Okay,
one.
Ask your questions.
Well, first thing she does is she removes curse.
Oh yeah, because they're sitting there with these tentacles going.
Yeah, the first thing
Oh,
Victoria
oh.
does is cast remove curse.
No, well, hang on a minute. Before you do that, Flashheart says, "Whoa, we'll remove the curse when you've answered the questions, my son."
And he's looking utterly terrified by his.
I can
It's
see
a
that.
zone of it's a zone of truth. He can't not. If he doesn't answer, then we know he's lying.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Dispel the curse.
Okay, remove curse.
and he's standing there flapping his arms. He's still just flapping them though because he's
Okay.
so heavily traumatized.
I know, sweetie. I know. I'm going to kick these guys' ass.
So this is Albert.
Mum mode is gonna be kicked in. Trust me. Fucking hell. Right.
So
did you steal the coin purses?
What? Say again, please.
Did you steal from the slippery eel the coin purses and from people?
No.
So you didn't take anything without permission?
You sound good.
You know, if you take something without permission, that's stealing, right?
Yes, I know that. Yes.
What did you take?
And he looks at you. You are the person that stabbed him and turned his arms into daggers.
And I'm going for my dagger again. What did you take?
And he's like, and he's just not saying anything.
Okay. Did your other friend, the one that hasn't been questioned, take anything as well?
And he's like biting his knuckle now.
Okay. So, which two, knowing the names of them all, which two took from...
Yeah.
Which...
So the one you're talking to at the moment is Albeck, and the one that's still a mouse is Tom. And they were the two.
Tom.
They were the two that you hadn't seen in the group before.
So they're the two newbies.
Fatora, let's turn this one back into a mouse and I'll stop.
No.
No, he's not telling the truth.
No.
Let's tell the truth.
No.
Albeck. Tell the truth.
Yes.
What did you take?
He reaches behind and he pulls out like half a dozen coin purses.
Right.
And puts them down.
Can't say anything.
I did take him on the slippery eel, though, so I wasn't lying.
Where'd you take them from?
The Shady Candle. You asked the wrong tavern.
Oh yeah, I did. This is real. The Shady Candle. This one. My bad.
And that's why Gary wanted to repeat the question because the slippery eel is the
There's
third
the Shady
part.
Candle. That is the third one. Shady Candles. Okay.
Have we got to ask everyone else the question again, or are we comfortable that it's just these two that we don't really know that have been robbing?
Put it this way: did Tom also steal from the Shady Candle?
Yes.
There we go.
Did anyone else? Did any of these other children steal from the Shady Candle?
No.
Just you two?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Move like the back up.
Fatora, in the sack?
No. Go downstairs. I'm gonna have to do fucking counselling for a second with these kids. Go downstairs.
I'm going back downstairs to meet up with Felix and tell him what we've discovered.
As soon as he told me, I was back upstairs before Fatora has any time said, and I say, look, if you do something wrong, A, don't lie about it. B, come tell us. C, don't do anything wrong because you think we are bad. You think he's nuts. Look at him. He's got daggers. Good God, I'm a nice one, and I turned them into mice. Those minotaurs, and then people are coming to find you. They are going to rip you limb from limb, or enslave you for the rest of your life. So you got a chance. You got a chance for freedom. You can read all these things. You got to stop robbing. Otherwise, I'll give you to flash up on the sack.
And
I whisper just in Felix's ear. You know, it was them that bent your book, didn't you? It wasn't at all.
I cast calm emotions on myself and leave the room.
Cool.
So it's Albeck is the child who's still sat on the sofa in the circle of truth, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, he sat on the cushion.
It's turned around to him and I say, "What did you steal?" we give you, you know, food and money. You can come to us and ask us anything you want.
No, but we haven't been coming here. This is our first time here. We met Barry. We knew Barry from a few years back, and we met him just this morning. He said, "Oh, come with us."
So you mean the other kids we've rescued found more lost kids and brought them here because they thought we could look after them? And Victoria's looking at like Felix and Flashheart, and it's like,
Yeah,
but they also bought robbing little thieving swine.
like we ain't robbing little thieving swine. Have you seen half of what we've done?
Yeah, but I could turn a minotaur into a mouse.
You keep saying how we're here a safe place, and they found other people who were lost and was going to bring them here. So they also had a safe place.
Is apart from the few nightmares, is anybody long term down?
What?
Berry does chime in and say, "Well, Mr. Felix did ask us to keep going and recruiting more people if we could, because all part of the charity deal as well. Because you've made an agreement to look after the urchins of the town, and that's why you've got the book room to educate us."
We've also got you another deal. There's let me tell you, there's silver lining to this cloud, because once a week you will be able to go to the other pub down the road, and those same people that 20 minutes ago, hour ago, were trying to kill you, they will feed you as long as you don't nick from it.
Make sure that anybody else, like if they do steal, they need to be honest and tell us. We can help. I swear to God, if you guys continue to turn these kids into mice, though, I swear to God.
Victoria, at least they're with us and we turn them into nice and put the fear of God into them. They're not joining other guilds or nefarious, I think that's the word, groups of people.
Do me a favour, Felix. Never have children. Do me a favour and promise me you will never have kids.
I'll be honest with you. I can't keep that promise because
it might be a bit late.
Girdle your loins, lady. Felix
Flashheart's codpiece is that tight. There's probably no chance of that for him.
You guys,
we were like last night. We were like bulls.
You were like what?
Bulls.
Bulls. Oh, funnily enough, so was Jill Axel.
and from the doorway, he's like, "Yes, I was somewhere."
Just for the love of God, promise me, like. You can't keep scaring. Literally, we could have just talked to them. They did not need to be traumatized. One now is a mouse that's not going to appear for like another fucking hour. Which, by the way, if you find that the child, please bring them back here and keep them safe, and tell them they won't turn them into mice again as long as they don't steal.
Are you addressing me? I've left the room, so you're addressing me.
I'm addressing everyone that's in the room.
I've left the room. I'm getting my caps back.
Okay, you get your caps. Yes. You're muted, Jeremiah.
Yeah, as soon as you started talking about Jalanta being like a bull, I just left.
Yes, fair. That's valid.
I'm off.
Right.
I'm off.
As you had to brush past him, a big waft of cinnamon.
No, I've only key points to keep the smell away from myself.
It's fucking
Brilliant.
great.
I'm waiting for these kids to utilize Jeremiah's ensuite bath and find.
There is no ensuite bath.
Also, but using the bath and find we used this body wash and shampoo, this cinnamon flavour, so all these little kids now smell of cinnamon.
Yep.
It's totally happening. Cool.
Eventually back upstairs.
You've got all the kids there. You've got Albeck, who's the one that has half a dozen of these coin purses.
Victor takes them coin purses off him.
Okay.
Right. Are we that? Sorry, Gary. Let's go. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. He's like, but on the street, you have to do what you can to survive. So this guy asked us to go and keep stealing for him, and we had to go and drop it off.
Oh, which guy?
You didn't ask you to keep feeling for him.
I thought you were gone. I thought you'd left.
Yeah, well, I can't grab my head that.
Which guy?
I'm gonna find his name. He's called the Baron. The Baron. He wants us to steal as much as we can for him.
Can I do
I
a
mean, we're like
history?
Bullfry, but he's got people all over the city stealing for him.
Can I do a
Now-
history check to see if I've heard of the Baron around Waterdeep? Because
Okay.
I grew up
Yeah.
in Water. Because yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Baron, the Baron, the Baron.
I don't want to ruin the mood, but
22.
As far as I'm aware, historically, the title of Baron is higher than Lord. I'm not happy.
Yeah, 22.
Not real lord, don't you?
22. You haven't heard of the Baron in Waterdeep. It's not a local Waterdeep person. You know that for sure.
Okay, so he's not local.
I mean, there's lords around Waterdeep, but no one going by the name of Baron.
Okay. Right. Is he expecting this money? Where is he expecting you to drop off this money?
Oh, actually, someone needs to make me a persuasion roll because the kids have been thoroughly traumatized and they may not want to give you that bit of information. Although you've been a bit nice, you've still given him tentacles and stabbed him and turned him into a...
Well, I've got a +0. Well, it's me or Pete, so it's up to you.
I'll do it. 20.
Nice.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to hang on, get the right mouse, that would help. We're gonna go leave it in the park, the hero's garden. Yeah, there's a drop point.
The hero's garden.
Yeah.
I want you to take me there. I want you to show me where it is. I want you to do the drop like normal. I'm going to give you your coin purses back. You're going to do that drop. I want to see where it is. Okay? Ignore me. I'm going to be walking behind you about 30 paces. You probably won't even see me. Just go and do it as normal and I'll follow you. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. We're going to go there at midday. Drop it at midday. We are.
Midday. Okay.
Midday today.
Yeah.
Midday today.
Yeah.
Okay, flashlight. You feeling stealthy?
I hear his plan and I'm like, stealth?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Excellent. I think that's
Victoria will go downstairs and then fills Felix in saying why they sold the coin purses.
Are you literally filling him in?
Yeah,
You weren't impressed with him.
No, she's gonna go up to him and be like, hey, so you know how you just scared the living daylights out of these kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had somebody else before Barry found them telling them that they needed to steal the coin purses for the Baron, and they're doing a drop off at 12 o'clock in the hero's garden. I think Flashheart and Jeremiah are going to stealth and follow them to see who it is. But apparently somebody's been extorting the kids, whereas you've been extorting them, trying to help them and like make sure they had somewhere to come, and like food. Somebody else has been doing it, using them to actually steal from people around town.
We wouldn't have got. I'm sorry. I'm glad we got that information. There's more going on there, and I wanted to get that before from the because.
Can we at least agree to not turn more children into mice, please?
No.
No.
I would rather. I lean in to Victoria. I say I'd rather have 30 kid mice on my hands than 30 halfling corpses.
Then why are you handling Flashheart?
Halfling corpses? He doesn't.
Right now, I want to do something. At what time have they got to leave?
Well, it's what, 10, 11 now?
Yeah, about 10. So Jarlaxle starts to bid farewell.
Yeah.
He's got stuff to do today, and he goes over to a corner in the tavern, and he rummages around, and then he takes a plate off the table, and then he holds the plate, and then he's holding a little white mouse on the plate, and he brings it over, and he goes, "I believe you were looking for this."
I hit it with the gavel.
And there's a kid on the plate looking petrified.
16 to hit. No, 19 to hit. Come on.
Easy hit.
Okay.
You've got the last kid. It's just easier that way.
Yeah. Feitora calms the kid down, says that she knows he sold the other coin purses. She knows about the Baron. Explains once he's calmed down. Explains that they're gonna go. That people are we're gonna be watching out for them. Make sure that they're okay. Not to steal again. They don't need to steal anymore. Like by all means, they can come here. We can give them bath and food and learn and all of that jazz and all that spiel. And what calms them down again. Wishes goodbye to Jalax. Like gives him a kiss goodbye and stuff like that. And it's just like And then we're getting ready, I guess, to go on this little heist.
Hang
Cool.
on.
Oh,
Give
unless
me
Felix has got something planned.
Yeah, it's got to do one thing. I think
Actually, yeah. So I go for it, Felix.
it's just I'm just checking. I can pick new spells.
Oh, there's
Okay,
there's.
stop.
I just
Stop.
looked at the music, and one of them is feeding the ducks.
Ten.
What is
Yeah.
this?
What level are we now?
I think.
Cool. So I can pick cool. So that's what I've done. I picked that one. So 9 I didn't pick. Right, okay. So I've picked Hero Speed. Okay, so 10 minutes to cast. There's verbal components, there's somatic components, whatever I need. I would like to conjure up out of the floor a table made of the most dark wood you've seen, like beautiful dark wood, with an array of foods, everything to think of, from everything, from like lobsters to bits of snake, it looks like, everything. And everybody, it takes an hour to consume. 12 people can take part.
Awesome.
Hang on. So it
It's
makes
Hero's
you,
Feast.
it cures all diseases and potions, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and make all wisdom saves at advantage. Its hit points maximum also increases by 2d10 if somebody wants to roll that. And it gains the same number of hit points. I don't know what that means. These benefits last for 24 hours. Boom. And then I drop
What level is Hero Feast?
6th.
You have access to 6th level spells?
Oh, is that why I can't? Yeah, because we're level 10.
Yeah, but I don't get access to that until like level 11, level 12, I don't think.
In that case, fuck it. I cast the spell, it fizzles out, fuck all happens, and Felix throws a fucking napkin over his shoulder and goes, that's making bacon sandwiches. Invisible bacon sandwiches.
Invisible bacon sandwiches.
In Felix's mind, it's this glorious feast, but in actual fact, it's just 2 shit bacon sandwiches.
I send a message to the man in hell and go, it didn't fucking work.
Yeah, the highest you've got, you can have 2 5th level.
Is it next level he gets access to 6th level spells?
Yeah, I think he gets 1.
Because at 9th level, you can pick from, being a bard, you can pick from anything, and I haven't actually picked them. So I was like...
It's got to be within the levels you can do, though, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. So you feed the kids. That's cool. What else was there going to be? So Fator, I just want to go back to your history roll. Although I said there wasn't a Baron, I've just noticed that something else I'd put. You do know that one of the original Lords of Waterdeep was called Bayron.
Bayron.
That'll become apparent in a minute. And I didn't want you to think that I was misleading you.
No, it's all right. Original Lord. Oh.
He was one of the original masked Lords of Waterdeep.
He was one of the, masked, but not masked, because we know who he is.
Yeah. He's a founder member, basically.
Yeah. And it's Bayron.
Yeah, so instead of Baron, it's Baeron.
Oh, I just put Bayron.
Yeah,
Bayron.
That's the pronunciation.
Should we refer to him as Bay?
Yes.
He is Bay.
He was known to be a bit grumpy. He could be a bit salty.
Yeah, gotcha.
There is a statue of him where you're heading, doing that.
Do you want to be invisible? It won't make you completely untrackable because they'll still be able to roll for where they can hear you. They'll still be able to listen for you. Up to you, or whether you simply just go out that day.
I don't know whether Fatora is the best person to go on this mission because she's
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going
Yeah.
anywhere. I'm letting Ninja.
Make him invisible. Yeah, make him invisible.
Yeah, they both invisible. And then I go, riddle me this. Who are the greatest thieves on the planet? I tell thee, Jeremiah and Flashheart, Batman. I tell thee.
I can imagine Flashheart and Jeremiah are standing there, and they've remained invisible, and they're both mildly disappointed because Flashheart's all like ready for stealth, and Jeremiah's the master of disguise, and then we just go bing and go invisible, which somewhat takes away.
The purpose of our raison d'etre.
Yeah.
How long does invisibility last? Is that an hour as well?
Yeah, hour concentration, and that's all my bardic inspiration's gone. Thanks very much.
Cool.
So you got bardic inspiration. So
Sweet.
And I obviously say there's obviously a little shift around until I find each buttock. I squeeze them and I say, "Don't die."
So you guys are following the two kids then. So Albak and Tom will lead you. They take you to a place called the Heroes Garden, which is the only.
Since we're invisible, how are we going to keep track of each other? Do we have to hold hands, or are we going to be like going on separate ways?
We get your pieces, remember.
This plan was not thought out.
We can still speak. We can still speak to each other. I think through earpieces.
Can we?
I think so.
Yeah. You've got little sending stones in your ears.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
But you may still bump into each other because just because you can speak to you can. So if you cast a spell or attack, I believe the invisibility drops. So the kids lead you to the Heroes Garden. It's the only public garden in the Sea Ward of Waterdeep. And you get there, and the kids told you before that the drop point was the statue of Lord Bayron, the marble statue, which is in the centre.
Is that next to the statue of Lord Flashheart?
They're like, I don't remember seeing that statue.
You said it was the Heroes Garden, the Garden of Heroes.
Yes.
This town, honestly.
Cool. So it's a large, lush park full of grass and trees, as well as a number of small ponds, and then there's fine statuary of heroes, not of Flashheart, dotted around the park, portraying important figures in Waterdeep's history. And the kids go up to the marble statue of Lord Bayron, and they go behind it, and there is a bush behind it, and they drop the coin purses into a sack behind this bush, and then they scuttle off. So what do you guys want to do? Are you just going to sit and wait, or are you going to mooch around the park? How close are you going to be?
I'd like to sit at the top of a tree so that if my invisibility wears off, I'm still inconspicuous.
Okay.
I get close and make sure that the sack isn't as good as my sack, obviously, and I'm going to stand within shooting distance of the statue, because when all this is done, I am going to be destroying that statue.
But you can stand behind another statue.
You can detect magic, can we? You can the statues.
No.
Yeah.
You opposite the Lord Bayron statue is another marble one of Listin, who was the masked lady. So you can hide behind that one.
Well, I'm not so much hiding as because I'm invisible, but just sort of leaning up, like sitting down, leaning up against, taking a rest, taking a break. These shoes are 2 sizes too small and several inches too tall.
Cool. So you can both give me perception checks, please.
Yeah. 18, so 16.
19.
Ooh. Okay. So, Jeremiah, you see a cloaked figure heading towards the marble statue, which is the drop point. Flashlight, you also see that, but what you also notice is there's 2 other people showing an interest in this bloke. There's one to the east and one to the west, and they're quite heavily cloaked, and they don't seem like they're with this first person, but they're watching them and following them.
I can use elements to create like a strong gust or breeze to blow their hoods down for them so we can catch them into their faces so we might be able to recognize them in the future.
Yeah, you can do that. So the one going to the drop-off point is it blows, and you see it's just a normal human. They've got a scar on their left cheek, and they like quickly pull their hood back up. The other 2, the one coming from the east, it blows off, and actually now that you know this, you see that they're actually a halfling, and they've got sort of messy tousled hair, and they like immediately dart their head down so the hair falls over the hair, and then they pull their hood back up. The other one, no effect whatsoever. So the scarred human, he goes around the back of the statue.
We watch this unfold then. We watch this unfolding, huh?
Yeah.
Unfold, and then I guess, Black, are we going to follow these people? Are we going to stick together? Do you want us to go in separate directions? Because it looks to me.
I think we follow.
I think we follow. I think we follow those 2. It looks like this one person is another recruit dropping off money, and these 2 are watching. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so the scarred cheek one, he goes around the back and he rummages in the sack, and you'll be able to see. I won't make you roll perception. He takes coin purses out, and he puts them in a larger one on his waist, and he sets off, heading south.
Does he follow like the other 2?
So the other 2, they're following him from. They're like converging, but they're following at distances. The closer one is the halfling, and then the one with their hood still up is staying well back, but following on as well.
So I say we follow the guy. We follow the guy with the scar and just stand it like so. We'd be in the middle of the 2. Do you know what I mean? So we're essentially we're following that guy, and then these guys are following us, but I don't realise it because we're invisible.
I think they might realise it if they could. If they're resistant to revealing their face, we might be dealing with someone here who has the one thing that neither you or I have in this realm of magic and mystery, which is any magic.
I will combat their magic with my hide when it becomes necessary.
Brilliant. Yeah, let me just check that one. What does he have? Okay, I think he might use that one. Cool. So you're walking along, following the other guy. I guess you keep throwing glances back at the other 2. Is that right?
make sure it's still there. Yeah.
Okay. So you're still in the park, and then what you notice is Flashheart. You look over at Jeremiah, where like Jeremiah said he was on your right, I presume.
Yep.
And you see Jeremiah, and Jeremiah, you likewise see Flashheart, and the invisibility is gone.
I like just keep walking. Just keep walking.
It has not been an hour, but you've just like bing,
bing. Okay. So I am going to get on my earpiece and say, Felix and Fatora, we might have a problem. Come to the park immediately.
I felt that. I reply with, I felt that I think I got the spells back. So I think somebody's on here. Are you all right?
We've just become visible.
Between 2 people Two sets of people talking each other.
We're following someone who collected the coins, but we're being followed by 2 other people.
Shady as fuck.
It's about to kick off. I am sure of that, and I'm about to hide. Believe me.
I think we're on. Are we? I'm assuming at this point me and Felix are having a cup of tea at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like we've
Yeah,
got
sounds
over the
good.
book thing and we've got over the fucking kid thing and now we're having a cup of tea again. And I'm just looking at Felix going like, oh shit, right? Should we get a move on? Because I can't dimension door with you.
They were only meant to blow the bloody doors off.
Alright, let's go save them.
Do I know Gary? Flying over this city as a giant something is probably not a good idea, is it?
As a giant eagle, yeah, you did.
But I get into trouble if I turned into like a flying big something of the city, wouldn't I?
Yeah, the Griffin Knights converged on you last time.
Let's just walk.
Okay.
How far away is this garden?
Yeah.
Just
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, man.
We can be there to save them. Like we'll turn up and heal them and like, you know.
One of two things going to happen here. We're going to either arrive and they'll be dead.
Yeah.
Or we'll arrive and they'll be like, oh, where have you been?
Well, if we arrive and they're like, oh, where have you been? Clearly they didn't need us. And if we arrive and they're dead, well, I've got raised dead, so I can bring them back.
They come back and it's like, oh.
No, like we did with Flashback.
I was going to say, it's at this moment we realise that we hear everything and we're like, your invisibility spell didn't work. Come here.
You know, like in hell, I brought Flashback back from the dead. Granted, we had to go into his mind. It was the dun 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 dun. Like it was all of that happening. Like, you know, it'll just be that again.
I'm not doing that again.
Right, well then let's go and save them then before they fucking die.
I'm already walking. I'm walking.
Okay, let's go. We're on our way.
Okay. So, Jeremiah and Flashheart, are you trying to be stealthy? So, are you going to try and look inconspicuous?
I'm going to stop by, I'm assuming there's like market stalls to the right and left of the road.
There is. So you're still in the park. You're heading towards the exit of the park. But yeah, there's an occasional stall.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and no sell it. I think we can carry on, keep walking.
I suggest that we find the nearest vendor that has a local newspaper, and we buy one, and then we sit down and cut eye holes out of it, and we sit on a bench.
There is the Waterdeep Chronicle.
It's the most inconspicuous thing you can do is look through eye holes in a newspaper.
Make me perception rolls again first.
17.
Okay. Oh, brilliant! You both got that. So you will remember you put yourselves between the 2 people and the other one. Well, now that you look around, the halfling person in the cloak, in the hooded cloak, is now in front of you, and they've like just appeared in front of you. But the other one is still further back. So they've just gone again, like you suddenly appeared. They've gone poop, and they're now in front of you. So there's one behind you, and then there's one in front of you, and then there's your target as well now.
So they can misty step or whatever.
I reckon our statue in the park is going to be a flash art, and it's going to be a fucking cenotaph.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, are we going to shoot somebody? Is where I'm going with this, Jeremiah? Are we just going to start warring?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, yeah, obviously. But like, let's keep walking on for a moment. Let's keep walking on. Let's keep following. Let's keep following. They're going to tell. Look, we know that there's someone following us now. So the person that we can't see is going to be behind us. So we're surrounded. We're surrounded either way, and they've pulled the reinforcements too. But meanwhile, the person that we actually want to watch carrying the fucking coin, we don't want to lose. So let's find out as much as we can about them.
Should we pick up pace like we're an Olympic power walker and try and go past the halflings?
We never asked. Let's go. If you ask me to sashay away, I will start.
That's what I'm asking. And so we like, we checking up, just really
Yeah.
getting a fast walk on to try and overtake the
You
halflings.
start to speed up, so you're going down the path, and then can you each make me? Actually, no, I don't think you will, because this is completely invisible. So you each take 7 points of damage because you chose to power walk. It was more because you put your head down. You've gone straight into an invisible wall that's appeared across. Like it's an invisible barrier has appeared. You're like mime artist. You've gone and you splattered against it, and then you slid down.
Well, that's
How
embarrassing.
busy are there pedestrians and they're like day walking around?
There's other people, and they're walking, and they look at you, and like there's one that's coming to where you are, and they're looking at you confused, and then splat, they go into this invisible barrier as well and stagger back, but they weren't really going for it, so they're like, they're like slightly concussed.
Through mine fashion, I start looking for a door.
Yeah. Brilliant. You go like that. After about 5 feet, you feel a corner going round. So you're off the path and like on the grass in the hedge now.
Oh, I walk. So I'm going to be walking. So I'm on the grass and off the path. So okay. So I'm trying to figure out basically if this is an invisible building or if it's a passable invisible wall. Okay. That's in my head. So definitely we're feeling all the way around. We're feeling all the way around, like walking around, like dragging one finger along the wall.
Yeah. When you got to that end, your fingers curled round, and it's definitely just a wall, about a couple of inches thick. So you found the other edge as soon as you got to the end.
Okay. I do it for them. Must be on both sides. Is it okay? Can I see through it from both sides?
No, it's completely invisible from both sides.
And where's the geese that we were trying to speed up to go past? Where's he in all this? Did he walk through the wall, or is he?
The halfling was still in front of you and is unaffected.
I mean,
okay, so he put this wall up to slow us down.
I'm thinking we turn. Well, I'm thinking we turn around and go straight to the guy behind us and see what is what.
We can't see him. He's invisible, right?
No, the guy behind us isn't invisible, is he?
No.
Can't see him.
Not yet, but no.
No, he's just
He needs to be invisible.
He's just obviously much stronger than we are. So.
You didn't. Fuck.
Jeremiah, are we powering on, or are we going back to talk to this guy? Should we keep going forward around the wall?
I think we should go forward around the wall. But I also think that I should fire up my arm just in case.
Nice. Round the wall. We're gonna keep going forward.
Are you looking at the guy behind you, or are you giving him paying him no heed whatsoever?
Paying him no heed. We're back to back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going in a circle back.
So if you're looking back, the super mysterious one whose hood you didn't manage to blow, there's now 4 of them.
Oh. I'm like, Felix and Fatora, sit rep on where you are. Where are you?
Your shoes on, please.
You guys are at the edge of the park now, so Felix and Fatora, we'll get you all together.
Okay.
You're at the border.
Is there an ice cream cart? You know, as you come into the park, is it somewhere we can get ice cream, or like?
There's a balloon cellar. There's an ice cream park.
Well, I'm gonna buy a balloon for Jeremiah. Voila. I'm gonna buy 5 ice creams.
Who's the 5th one for?
Are those guys going to come to us?
You'll be able to talk them to you if you like.
Okay, so
I think we're still in conversation.
We're going to stand the other side of the invisible wall and be like, "You need to get here real quick. You got to get here as quick as you possibly can."
Right. Well,
how much for the coins?
It'll be like 4 copper pieces.
Oh, damn.
there we go.
I'm silver, Bob.
Right,
Oh,
Felix.
lovely seeing you
As
all.
much as to say it.
Pop it next time. Remember now, next time you can pop in, say my name. We'll give you 5% off in the bar.
And we will. But
Brilliant.
also, don't forget, Felix, as much as the saying we need to hurry, like if the invisibility is like popped off, then people are going to be watching. So should we just take our time, like make it not look too inconspicuous that that also we're here for them. Like we need to obviously act safe.
Yeah,
Cool.
we can
Yeah.
play for everyone really. Don't go too slow because the ice cream is melting.
Okay, well, can I have the bubblegum one? Because that's blue, and I feel like that one fits me. There we go.
Brilliant. Are you rushing?
I go back. I get some monkey blood,
Some monkey blood.
and I kind of.
Okay.
He's not rushing. He's taking his time.
We're taking our time. We're keeping an eye out for them, but I don't think we're rushing because we're trying to make it look like normal, like we just happened to be in the park that day.
What are we doing? Are we going to continue on forward, or are we leaning up?
I'm not thinking like that at all. I'm thinking the longer it takes us to get it, the more walloping they have and the more damage they've done. So when we turn up, it's like a bit easier.
Nice and simple. There we go.
Because I think they will have kicked off. In my head, I'm thinking, Jeremiah, bad people, magic, is just kicked off. It's just kicked off.
Yeah, what about like another 10 minutes away, guys? Like, we got stuck in traffic. It's apparently really busy to get to the park today.
There is horse carts everywhere.
You can't get through.
Stand still. Stand still there. And the worst thing is, it's Wednesday and everybody's emptying their pots out the windows.
It's bloody market day. That's the problem. You decided to do this on market day.
I turn to Jeremiah and I say, these two are obviously as reliable as Felix's invisibility spell. So I'm suggesting that
We cannot flare up these.
No, I'm suggesting that where are you best like basically scatter, and if like you go up a tree.
You're planning now to run away.
Yeah, you not run away. You get up a tree out of sight, and I'll go full stealth mode and start stealthing behind trees.
These guys have disappeared out of nowhere. We can't hide from them. They're watching us. They're literally walking towards us as you're formulating this plan.
There's only 3 of them now.
Hide somewhere in the public park. Can't get behind the bus or do the old throw no under a blanket at the bottom of bloody Mordor.
In that case, should we just abort, just stop, turn around, and walk off?
So run away is your answer.
Yep.
We committed to this. We either face them and start a conversation and hope it doesn't kick off. And if it does kick off, then I'll just fireball them. Then we run away. Because if we run away now, they're going to engage us. By the way, we're still in the middle of the park having this conversation with the baddies just walking closer and closer to you.
Yeah, but just 3 of them now. So they were way off.
They can just appear and disappear. Like, they can like that, yeah.
I'm also realising we're in the Garden of Heroes. And what more heroic place to have a fight and get my own statue? I'm in. Let's do it. Let's talk to these guys.
Brilliant.
No, I'm saying
Cool.
Avoid a fight. We're not going to win this one.
You said you just charged your arm up in preparation to avoid the fight.
There's one of them. There's 4.
Can you both, before we make initiative rolls, can you both make me a dex saving throw, please? And Flash Art, your special ability will help you here.
My special ability?
I'll say death.
Yeah.
Death
Well,
saving
27 with a crit for a death save.
Nice.
What?
Oh, did you get a crit?
What?
Yeah.
Did you get a crit?
And I've got +7.
Is there
You've
something
got to
weird
be
going?
rolling.
Is there something weird going on?
Why?
Because twice in a row, I've got +7 dex, and I just rolled a crit as well.
Twice.
So-
Okay. Oh, yeah, that is weird. But you've both got to re-roll crits.
I know we have, but we're rolling the same.
You
we're
double
rolling-
critted.
We both critted.
Twice or 3 times in a row.
Yeah, but you both have if you
No,
crit from hell, you've got to re-roll.
No, no, I'm getting it. Yeah.
I get that. I'm just saying it's weird.
You
that,
both rolled a
yeah.
17 last time, didn't you? Now
Yeah.
you both rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
All using Shamy's dice.
You are using my dice.
16.
Oh, for
Okay.
fuck's sake, 11.
Oh, the dream's over. We're uncoupled.
The
Consciously
16 is
uncoupled.
good,
Yeah.
and because of your ability, you'll take no damage instead of
Yeah.
half damage. Jeremiah. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Have I got enough? I'll do this lot twice. 12, 15, 16, 21, 27. Jeremiah, you'll take 27 lightning damage as this streak of lightning comes out of nowhere. Flashlight, you managed to dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dodge out the way of this streak of lightning, which is strange because there's no clouds and no thunder
Streak
around.
of lightning. That's all. I
Yeah.
think it might be monk. It might be the monk that I pissed off last week when I was being all sassy about my arm. I just stopped my arm.
I told you we should be hiding.
And with that, when we
just want to be
come
like
back
we
next
just
week,
pretend to be statues in the car.
when we come back next week, it will be initiative rolls as something's kicking off in the park.
Well, I have an ice cream. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm really enjoying my ice cream.
I hope your
I've
ice
had a
cream.
fight in a park. I've had a fight in a park since I was a kid.
I hope Fatora, I hope your ice cream gets struck directly by lightning to really zazz you up.
I'm pretty sure if my ice cream melts before I can properly enjoy it, Jalaxle will just appear again. And oh, what a shame. You guys will have to be saved by Jalaxle.
Oh, I thought you meant with like a new ice cream.
Yeah, no.
Who are you anymore?
Cinnamon ice cream. Blah.
Yep.
He'll come on and Salt Bay cinnamon sprinkles. That's what he'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. So we're done for this week. Thank you very much, guys. To be honest, I thought we'd be at the park encounter a lot sooner, but I'm pleased you really dived into it with the kids and traumatized them.
Oh, Jesus
punished
Christ.
them for stealing.
Can't believe that.
That was brilliant. That was so much fun. But yeah.
In the dramatization section of Flash Art's next book, I don't know what Jeremiah, Felix, and Sherry were doing, but it was lucky Flash Art was there to stop the madness and to get the kids out safe.
He helped the children.
Always.
He's a pillar of the community.
It's a pillar of salt for the community.
Amazing. So thank you, folks. Thank you, anybody, for watching. We'll be back. We're doing Cthulhu on Sundays. There is a Cthulhu stream on Wednesday, I think. I'm pretty sure there is. But then we'll be back for D&D on Sunday anyway. So come and join us next week when it will be starting with combat of a sort.
5 minutes, one of us will be dead. Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, join us 5 minutes in and there'll be a TPK. Short session. Thanks as always to our awesome sponsors. We have Lost Souls Pizza. Yeah. We got Monkey's Emporium. And we got Shake Glass Game. And also a shout out to friends of the channel, which is where the Phoenix Small Bottom artwork came from. Sephi, who is Valkyrie RPG.
Valkyrie RPGs.
Yep.
So go check them out. Yeah, we'll see you all next week. It's down to our producer to do the